Bénédicte Certeau, vous allez nous suivre.
Comment ça? Où ça?
À la brigade criminelle. On va vous entendre.
Non, c'est une erreur, je suis pas Bénédicte Certeau.
Vous êtes qui, alors?
Je m'appelle Sophie Malater.
Bénédicte Certeau.
Eh, mais c'est pas mon passeport, je suis canadienne. Mais vous allez m'expliquer, oui?
Emmenez-la.
And Eric is here. You're looking at your performance there pretty quizzically. What do you think of it?
Great.
Great.
Tell us a little bit about the film. It's a bit of a departure. It's a crime thriller, and you get to be a bit of an action hero in it as well.
Yeah, it's a thriller. It's she lives in Canada. She switched her apartment with somebody in France, and she arrived, and she wake up in the morning, and somebody is killed in a bathroom, and everything starts from there.
And you are a detective in this movie.
Yeah.
Do you like playing policeman?
Yeah, I love it because he's kind of policeman with a bit of an instinct.
Yeah, I mean, he actually is not convinced right from the beginning that she's guilty.
Everybody's convinced, but not him, because he has an animal instinct. Yeah.
And what is it that attracted you to that role? What did you bring to it? What kind of policeman do you play?
The character was inspired from somebody from the crime in France, who is a very good friend of the director, Frédéric Schoendorfer, and he followed us, and we worked a lot with him before we started to shoot, and he had a great influence on us.
Yeah. I mean, are you a method actor? Did you spend time with real police to research the role? Or?
Yeah, we have to work. It's a part of a job to work a lot before the shooting starts, to have the confidence and to really enjoy it after.
I have to say, this is the action scene we were watching earlier on. Now, was this in one take? Because you run for a long time.
Yeah, of course.
And is this a departure that we're going to see you taking on an action role? You're going to be a bit of an action hero, maybe?
I like to do actions, not only actions, yeah, but yeah, sometimes to prove that I'm still in good shape. Yeah.
Well, you've had such a varied career since retiring from football, but you always seem to come back to acting. Do you feel that you're accepted as an actor now?
Yeah, now it's I retired from football 15 years ago, and I play in movies. Yes, this year 3 movies.
And you've been on stage as well, you do?
Yeah, we're on stage since October, and still until the 15th of April in Paris. Yeah, we really enjoy it. So after a few years, the first years it's a bit difficult it was difficult for me because I didn't have a lot of experience.
I mean, starting in your 30s to train your mind to learn lines and think about how you look, I mean, it must have been difficult.
Yeah, we need experience, and people need time also to accept that we can do something else. Yeah, month after month, year after year, we all accept that we can. For me, it's very important that it's very important for me and to encourage the people that we can do something else.
Was there anything
from a world and go in another one and try things?
You like a challenge, don't you?
We live in a big. It's like we live in a big circus where everything is possible.
Yeah, you've done modelling, acting, art, poetry. Is there anything you can't do?
We can try everything and work a lot. Yeah, and to enjoy it and to feel alive.
Was there anything about football that was useful for becoming an actor?
For me, it's all the same. It's a kind of expression. Find a way to express ourselves. And football, it was cinema and theatre, but it's all a bit the same. There is no between cinemas and theatre, there is a difference, but not a lot. Difference between football and cinema.
I mean, I suppose at the level you played football, you were on the stage all the time. You were an actor, if you like, to the crowd.
Yeah, as I said, it's a kind of find a way to express ourselves, but in instead we have all the same things to express. We always express the same thing.
Yeah, in football, you were at the Theatre of Dreams with Manchester United, and as you said, 15 years ago since you hung up your boots, only at 30. Why did you decide to leave it all behind you? Because you were still fit, you could still play?
So, because I wanted to do something else.
Do you miss it?
If I miss it? No, because I'm lucky to play in a movie, to play on stage. Yeah.
Sir Alex is still there, of course. You're surprised? I mean,
No,
you
I'm not
retired at
surprised.
30.
I'm not surprised. No, he will be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, football is his life. It keep you alive. It's important to do things, to have a passion, to keep you alive.
Yeah. Do you talk to him at all? You still in touch with Alex Ferguson or anyone?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. When I go to Old Trafford, yeah, because I don't like very much to speak on the phone. I like to see the eyes of the people.
And the greatest manager, is he?
He's the greatest, yeah.
Now, what about the politics? Because we reported here that you were running for the French presidency. Was that serious?
No, it's because the people don't have a house to live, who try to find a way to
publicise.
To publicise, to have the attention of the politics, because they're all in campaign now, and it works very, very, very well. So they all sign and give.
Yeah. This was Emmaus and Saint-Pierre. I mean, it was about homeless charity, effectively, your campaign.
Yeah, because we are involved. I'm involved in it since 5 years, and it was very important for us because nearly 10 million people are very difficult.
You could lend your name to anything to promote it and gain awareness. So why, in particular, the lack of affordable housing in France? What was resonant with that for you?
Because it's a base of life. Yeah. Some people don't have a house, some have a house, but they cannot spend money on health, educations, and everything. So it's a base of everything, I think. But we can, of course, there is a lot of important things.
So going ahead, if you get the choice, you could be the president of France or get an Oscar. Which would you go for?
No, I don't want to be the president of France. No,
so definitely the Oscar then. And
it was. It was difficult because they all tried to have 500 signatures to be allowed to be in a campaign. So we asked signature, but it was signature for more. It was like a mobilization, you know.
And I will be in real trouble if I don't ask you this before we go. The title race in the Premier League: Manchester United or Manchester City?
What do you think?
I couldn't possibly answer that.
I think it will be United. There are a lot of experience in the last games. You know, they won a lot of titles. They used to be in this kind of pressure. And I think it will make the difference.
You could only go with United, couldn't you? Eric Cantona, thank you very much for your time this afternoon.